Back in 1975, Volkswagen took the world by storm with a new concept they unveiled. And it had three letters that became ever so important for the brand. Those three letters are G, T and I. And the car beside me is the brand new culmination of what that looks like today. The facelift of the Mk8 GTI Clubsport, one of my favourite cars. I'm a big fan of the GTI brand. I'm a big fan of all of the cars that have come from Mark 1 GTI all the way up to where we are today. Personally, I own a Mark 4 GTI as well, and among my lineup of other cars, the Mark 4 has that special little place in my heart. Soon, hopefully pick up a Mark 2 GTI as well. Bit of a fan of those. But we're not here to talk about old cars, despite that's what the channel is usually about, because cars like this, well, they're kind of a bit of a rare breed nowadays. They're made for performance, they're made for driving, they're made for people who really just enjoy and love the sensation of being behind a wheel. I adore the GTI. You know, the fact that it's front-wheel drive, it's a front-wheel drive performance hatch in a world where everything else is going either plug-in hybrid, electrified, and just becoming way too heavy. You know, this car, yes, you can use it daily, you can do all of those things that you would do with every other car, but it just goes that level beyond. Power-wise, you go up from the 265 horsepower of the GTI to 300 horsepower. A nice round number that back in the days of the 90s was something that everyone aimed for, but just about missed. And stylistically, we have a couple of upgrades coming to the GTI Clubsport as well. We get a brand new front bumper with this integrated splitter. This specific car has the 19-inch optional Queenstown wheels, which to be honest remind me a lot of the Mark 5 GTI wheel. What a brilliant wheel that was to have in a factory car. And I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I do really feel like these hark back to that. Stylistically then, we get more nice features around the back. We get this spoiler, which is exclusive to the Clubsport. The regular GTI has a much smaller spoiler, and the three letters that are also important to the Volkswagen brand, G, T and I. Then we also get this beautiful diffuser, bit of an aggressive look to it, and what is aggressive is that a Krapovich exhaust. Optional, of course, but it's probably an option I'd want to choose. And that of Krapovich exhaust sounds a little bit like this. Oh, and I forgot to mention, all of these black pieces are now glossy. Previously on Clubsport and GTIs, they used to be matte black, and black glossy used to be reserved for the Golf R, but it's now being included as standard for the GTI Clubsport. And as we've come to expect from pretty much any modern Volkswagen product, especially GTIs, Golf Rs, and all of these kind of cars, the interior is just, everything seems to be exactly where you need it to be, and it just feels like a really nice place to be. And the red elements, both here, the stitching on the steering wheel, but also here at the bottom part of the steering wheel that matches the GTI logo, really shows that this is something, a product that Volkswagen is quite proud of, and they should be, rightfully so. The one thing that GTI has lost though is the manual gearbox. And I'm kind of sad about that, but I'm also torn, because one thing that has made GTIs of the last few generations from the Mark 5 up brilliant has actually been that DSG gearbox. It was something that was quite groundbreaking back in the time, and even nowadays they are absolutely brilliant gearboxes. But I think I want to keep this one. So if you don't mind, I'll take this one home with me. So let me know your thoughts, and please don't follow Retro Garage or subscribe if you don't like old school or classic cars or my takes on interesting modern cars like this one. We'll see you as always in the next video. Cheers, take care, bye bye.